Hi, bestie. How are you? How's things? Please let me know how your life is going. I have here a cup of coffee. That's a damn fine cup of coffee. I got the dulce de leche from Cafe Bastia? I can't remember. Last week, we played the first game in this BOGO deal of games. I didn't actually review the game like I really wanted to. I was going to give this game Malleum Incarnatum 3 out of 5 stars. And I would like to rate every game that we go through on this channel together, you and I. So tell me your star rating for both of these games that we play, Malleum Incarnatum and what's the next one? Oh, no, help. I'm scared. Ah! As I was saying, Carne Vescens. I don't know how to say that. Hold on. Vescens. That. All right, bestie. Take a sip of coffee or your choice of bev. Get a bev. I'll wait. Got a beverage? Great. Sip your beverage. Get cozy. It's kind of cold outside. Let's play this game. Let's do it. Controller and headset are very important. I have a controller and my earbuds. You put on a headset. I don't want to be on surround sound right now. Headsets. Huh. Again with the fissures. Why are there fissures in here? All right, you really need to go to the doctor. I feel like this is a bad thing. I don't know anything about this game. I didn't read anything about this game, so we're going to discover together, you and I, what this game is about by playing it. The best way to find out anything. Wake up. Wake up. Once again. This is the second time we've been birthed. Bestie, we have got to stop doing that. We have got to stop getting birthed. It seems like it would be very uncomfortable. Hello? Love me, mother. Okay. You got it. Monday, 8:36 a.m. You could have said 8:35. Ooh, instead of black and white, it's blue. Kind of looks like this is the same blue for a ballpoint pen. Very good. Very nice. I feel like someone could draw this in ballpoint pen. All right. I guess we were taking a nap. We were taking a nap. We're also like 3 feet tall. Is that me? The world outside is long gone. Oh no. Did our baby die? I have a feeling, bestie, we're supposed to be going over there. The game is doing the same thing that it did in the last game, which I did not mention. Maybe I alluded to, but I will fully tell you right now. If I move the camera down, eventually the camera starts to auto move up. And it will like choose a point on the plane, I'm sure, of which they're slowly rising their head dramatically to. And it's really annoying because sometimes I want to stare down at something. I want to look at the window, to the window, to the wall, to the sweat drops down your balls, because I don't have any. November, feed the baby. You're only gonna feed the baby from the 25th to the 28th? Babies need more food than that. How should I keep feeding my baby? You go to a local church, ask if they can help. Go to a food bank, ask if they can help. You know you can go get help, right? He will never come back. The baby? The implications here, those are huge. Huge for a baby. God, that's as big as an infant. Jeez. Okay, let's go down this spooky squiggly door. Oh, are you? Okay, I thought that maybe we could turn off the radio with its impending doom sounds, but I guess not. Take me into the embrace of the squiggles. The vines. Baby! Rock-a-bye baby in the treetop. I don't know why we're rocking the baby in the treetop. Hello? I have no knees. I can't possibly step up. My baby cries out for me. It longs after the care and love only I, as its mother, can provide. It's been restless and insatiable for days. I can't still its hunger. The cries fill my heart with despair. I birthed it, and I shall provide what it seeks, but I do not know what I can do to feed my child than give what is mine. Then give them like a Hot Pocket or something. I don't know. How old is this baby? Well, let's make the child feel loved and safe. I don't know what satiate the child's needs mean. It's not a demon, it's a baby. I don't think grabbing the knife is going to make the baby feel safe. Watching my baby eat my flesh eases the pain. It warms my heart knowing that I did good. My baby is a cannibal. Okay, so if my baby can chew, we can most definitely go get like McDonald's or something.
Die Pflicht einer Mutter endet nie.
The duty of a mother doesn't end, and neither does her love.
Nur ihr Fleisch endet.
Only her flesh ends and decays. My flesh did not end, I like chopped it off. Cannibalism. My baby's a Is this the origin story of Hannibal the cannibal? It's not, by the way. I know the origin story, but I'd like to think that this is the origin story. Ooh, we're drunk. Nothing like giving my baby post-alcohol binge skin to make it feel good. Listen, if you're going to feed your baby your skin, then you most definitely need to start taking better care of yourself, honey, okay? I am sure you're going to make your baby drunk in some capacity. You need a level. I wish I could fix these for you. This lady needs a lot of help. Wow, that's a lot of bills. Is that milk? Jeez, are you drinking a whole gallon of milk? Golly. Well, that's one thing. Well, it looks like actually like a liter of soda, but I'd like to say a gallon of milk because I'm gonna commit to what I say. We know we're not in Canada because it would have been a bag of milk. Oh, goody. All right. I only do what every mother would do. You would do everything except go outside into the world to get help. That's it. That's what the only thing you won't do is actually leave your house. I'm very upset at this person. Kill it, you'll be forgiven. Are we in some kind of postpartum depression / psychosis, which does happen to people? The hormones to make a child. Who knew that they would have a bad side effects sometimes? By the way, we're not killing the baby. If it gives me a choice, I'm not gonna kill the baby. The most I'll do is maybe call CPS and have it and relinquish. Hey, Jesus? Jesus wouldn't want you to kill. I don't think Jesus wants you to feed your flesh to the baby either. Isn't that right, Jesus? That's right, Ruthie. See? That's what I'm saying. And just so you know, this lady is crazy enough to see all this stuff. She's crazy enough to hear Jesus tell her to knock it off. Should we name the baby? I'm gonna name the baby Leonardo. Hello, baby Leonardo. How big is this baby? Like a really big crib. The cries never stop. They reverberate in the deepest depths of my heart, awakening the feeling that only a mother can feel. The baby is yearning for me, for my care and love, but mostly for my flesh and blood. I don't think that that's what the baby wants. It's a baby, not a demon. This is baby, not Hannibal. Answer the cries, okay? Give and you shall be given. Yum, 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 yum. Okay, so am I gonna give the baby my eyeball? Are you begging to give your kid prions? If you're gonna give to, okay, listen, this is a very unique situation, but if for some reason you had to feed someone with your own flesh, start with the extremities. You're gonna start by chopping off some leg muscle, maybe an arm muscle or two, you know, right here, like thigh and calf, okay? Away from the brain, because prions exist and they will kill you. They're like 100% death rate. And if you are going to feed a baby or anybody your flesh, cook it. You absolute monster. My baby needs my body more than I do. I shall suffer so it doesn't have to. Pain does end. Love never does. The mother creates life, yet she can also take it away. Thus, the mother is both God and death. Yesterday,
Gilbert, two single mothers, both in their early 20s, who will be sorely missed by the relatives. It is unclear who the culprit is, but the police has warned that they are highly dangerous and still out there looking for new victims. Since some body parts still have not been found as of now, it is assumed that the culprit is highly knowledgeable of human anatomy and probably has cannibalistic tendencies. Dear listeners, be careful out there and do not forget, whoever committed these atrocities, their soul can never await salvation. Sinners deserve punishment, and never forget to feed your child and keep your baby happy.
What a wild radio broadcast. Wow. So what you're telling me is that we are not feeding the baby us, we're feeding the baby other mothers. That's so cool of us. That's so nice and awesome and the worst, actually. Does he know? Is it the reason why he left? Are you talking about, is the baby the reason why your boyfriend left? Maybe. That happens. You need some serious psychological help, my dude. Lay off the vodka and go talk to someone. Like the police. I don't want to see what's inside. Is there dead bodies in there? Do you actually know anatomy and about prions disease, or are you just choosing random body parts for funsies? My hand, or someone's hand. You remember that newspaper article that I saw that said 2 people dead? What if it wasn't that guy from the last game that killed those 2 people? It was us, the crazy mom feeding the baby. The roots. Did I break the game? What happened? Oh, there we go. Mary Lewis, Anna Gilbert. My name is Lewis. Anna Gilbert sounds like they would be related to a person from Vampire Diaries. I shall never be forgiven. Yeah, killing people and then eating them is pretty frowned upon. I'd say killing people is generally frowned upon, but then also eating them? They're gonna make so many Netflix movies about you. Is your baby a tree? As my flesh dies, so does my soul. Its hunger is never satiated. I fed it endlessly, day and night, and I do not know what I can give anymore. I can hear its voice, and I can feel its needs in my heart. It is tearing me apart piece by piece. Or am I doing that myself? For you formed my inward parts, you wove me in my mother's womb. The hell does that mean? The hands of compassionate women boil their own children. I don't want to boil the baby. Okay, so hear me out. If you're experiencing really weird things after you give birth to a baby, you need to go to a doctor, okay? This is just straight up postpartum psychosis. You need a doctor and maybe some medication and so much therapy. This is not normal. If you're experiencing this, get help. And don't kill people. And don't eat them. And don't eat yourself. And don't have anyone eat you either. I can't believe I'm the one telling you that. I've just been choosing the top selection because I have this feeling that it doesn't really matter what I choose. So I'm going to continue choosing the top selection. Now I know she's not like actually stabbing herself and getting her own heart. I think she's doing it to the other women with the implication that she thinks it's herself. Because I think if you tore out your own heart, bad things, catastrophic failures will happen inside of you. Not much of myself is left at this point. Watching it tear my flesh apart makes me wonder if it's devoured my humanity and sanity. Yes! Yes, it has.
Fleisch wird zu Fleisch.
Flesh becomes flesh.
Das ist der Kreislauf.
That is the cycle. Flesh must die so that new flesh can live.
Neues Fleisch leben kann.
Sure. Every day. Every day I'm shuffling. Oh no. Blood. I wish I could speak German so I could possibly understand what the demonic voice is saying. Oh.
Mater est dia et mors.
Man, I wish I spoke Latin. Yeah, that's really weird. I think my baby is a demon. I think I've been wrong this whole time. It has not been postpartum depression. I gave birth to Beelzebub. Are we being birthed again? I don't want to be birthed again. As our mortal remains become one, so shall our undying souls. I am yours, just as you will always be mine. You birthed me through your flesh, and you fed me your flesh. The power just went weird. Come, my dearest mother. Let our flesh bond, so we can be one for all eternity. Yeah, can you imagine if like none of this happened and she got help and then she was like explaining this to her child that became an adult and is like, by the way, I went through some crazy hallucinations that I was feeding you flesh. Really weird, isn't it? This one was significantly shorter, or felt significantly shorter than the last game. Anyway, Bessie, we did it. Congratulations. We completed this game today together. What do I think of it? I think it's fine. I think it was an art piece. I think the other one was more of an art piece as well. I do think that this is meant for interpretation, but I do believe that whoever made this, Maximilian, what was it, Maximilian Rosenberg or something like that? I believe that they had a specific vision in mind for what this was meant to mean, and I am very bad at figuring out what people usually mean to mean. Thank you for playing. Thank you for making it. I appreciated it. Never forget to love your baby. Don't worry. If I have one, I won't forget. I promise. I become maternal to the weirdest things. I would not forget to love a human baby. Ooh, I wonder if the game is actually over. Am I giving a halftime review and the game's not even done? Let's cling to life. Never. More game. That was just my halftime review. Wow. Wow. Makes me wonder. So in the previous game, we could have gotten the secret ending if I ran through the game again. They didn't really want to run through the game again. So let me see if, well, we aren't saying anything. Oh no, it's just a normal hallway. This is exciting. What are we gonna see? I really like the dithering that they're doing with this. The weeping angel, or actually, was that Gabriel? What's up, Gabriel? What's up, Archangel Gabriel? Or Michael? Couldn't tell you, honestly. What is up? Why did you return? To see if your decisions could change your fate? Decisions are only an illusion. That's fun. Thank you. You were born to be a mother. Even if your actions were different, the outcome would have always been the same. Can you feel how your soul leaves your body, which is devoured by what you called your offspring? Let go and be assured. Sinners will be punished by the divine judge. Rotten souls do not await salvation nor forgiveness. All right. Hey. Okay, cool. Anyway, now that's the end. That was not a halftime review. That was a review, and then we got a bonus scene. Yeah, I thought this was fun. I thought this was a very interesting start to me playing games on this channel regularly. I think the next thing I'm going to play is called Okaythxloveubyeeeee. I will put it on screen. Editor Ruthie, please help a brother out. Thank you. I give this game, again, a 3 out of 5, and I will say that my rating scale is more of like anything over a 2/2.5 is generally pretty positive, but it's still middling. I think that this was a fun time. I'm glad I played it, but I'm never going to think about this ever again, and I am not going to play it again. So 2.5 would be exactly middle, completely neutral, but 3 is middle positive. At 2, it would be middle negative. Malleum Incartatum gets a 3-star, and Carne Vescens gets a 3-star as well. Wow, so cool. So great. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'm almost done with my coffee. This was only like a 30-minute, less than 30 minutes. It was like a 25-minute experience. And I have like half my coffee left, so I will drink the rest of this coffee as I edit this video for you, my dear and lovely bestie. And I will see you next week for Okaythxloveubyeeeee, which I believe is how you say that. I believe that is a shorter game. Hopefully I didn't accidentally just doom myself by playing a longer game. Until next time, drink some beverages, take care of yourself, and don't do cannibalism. That's not cool, that's not fun, and don't force anyone else to do cannibalism. Still not cool, still not fun. I'll see you next time. Ta-ta! God bless it. Get out of here. Go away, game. Time to uninstall. Get out of my computer.